Alright, so we're pretty much loaded up, ready to go, day one, camping at Round Valley. Excuse my backyard, it is a total disaster area. Got our cooler, everything's strapped down. We normally get wood while we're there, but we're being lazy and it's going to be a little chilly out, so to make it easier, we're just going to bring some with us. Just got a couple minor things left to pack, like camera gear, and then we can get going. Get the boat in the water, and hopefully have a nice smooth trip across. I'm hoping I weighted the boat properly. We can move people around if we need to, but should be a good trip. No rain, or very little rain, so maybe we'll do some night fishing, and hopefully I'll catch something this time. I love going fishing, but I don't eat fish, so it's all catch and release. As you can see, we have a nice trolling motor set up with a 9.9 Mercury 4-stroke. Look at that. Pretty quiet going across the water. Plenty of power to move this thing. And we're only allowed 10 horsepower on the reservoir anyway, so push it right up to the limit, right? Uses very little fuel, but it still takes us at least a half hour to get across the reservoir. Alright, so we had a few surprises. The water is a lot lower than it was last month when we were here for Labor Day camping. Got obviously the whole family here. We just finished getting the tent set up, and he stacked all the wood. That said, it took a while. We ended up at the wrong site first, had to move the boat over, and because of the low water, it's very rocky, getting caught up in a lot of stuff. But we got our camp chairs set up. The dog is happily getting comfortable in one of the chairs. It's very muddy at the bottom.
He's so cute.
And yeah, so just turn this here. There's beautiful wifey. There's our tent. So, not too bad here. A good view, a little bit of trash, a few beer cans laying around from previous campers. We decided to be lazy, as I mentioned before, and bring some wood. That is 8 bags of wood. We have a little bit in the fire ring already, but that is 8 bags right there, and that will probably barely last us if we keep a low fire. Now you can look out and see our view. You can see Bryce.
And if you see our little thing that I made, it's called the Mega Oven. It literally annihilates everything that's metal.
So
Turns
there's
it into 100,000 degrees.
So there's our view.
It's
A little cloudy.
beautiful.
So a little breezy, but that's perfect for a fall day. Leaves are starting to change a bit, at least. So we're gonna hang out for a bit. Maybe have some soda and just get relaxed for a bit. That's part of the whole trip. And the dog's gonna bark at me until I feed him again. I just fed him 5 minutes ago, but you wouldn't know it. So a lot of kayakers out there, a lot of people out fishing.
Stolly, come here, buddy.
He's a good boy, I promise. He's just needy. Nice shot of the hot air balloon. Up here, luckily we get to see these usually when we go camping here. Just give you a nice shot for scale. As you would expect to find, a pair of boxers and some flip-flops. normal stuff you expect while camping in the wilderness. It looks like a giant poop.
It may as well take the shells.
No, don't. That's decorations.
Okay.
A nice
I like that.
poop emoji decoration. It's like stealth camping. You can barely see our tent. The white trash bag kind of marks where you're supposed to land with the boat. Now, the water used to be way up by the tree line. Then it went down to kind of the top of these rocks for quite a few years. That's why all that grass grew. And we didn't get much rain here for quite a while. So they ended up using a bunch of this water. It is a reservoir after all. And so the result is we have to hike a lot farther with our gear. Some deer prints, some raccoon prints, big dog prints, some trees. Looks like Bryce is getting us some firewood. How's the firewood coming, kiddo? Almost always get a gorgeous sunset. Hey, Bryce, another hot air balloon. You almost always get some hot air balloons here. Pretty cool. What?
Look.
Those are deer prints.
Deer prints.
A bunch of snails that grow and live here. Usually at night, if the water's calm, we can find some crayfish. We've brought a few home before. We currently have 5 living in a big tank at home. It's awfully muddy here. Boat's getting hammered on. But it's a beautiful place. It's quiet. The campsites are pretty far apart, so it's enjoyable. You don't have a lot of racket going on. Occasionally you hear a loud noise if somebody's chopping up some wood or maybe a dog barking. We hear a train through the night, but I'll take that over people. I think any smart person would. Not taking that back. What are you finding, kiddo? Bunch of snails. There's 2 points to access the reservoir. One is a camper entrance. So if you're hiking in, you get on the main trail, or you can take their boat ramp and launch your boat or kayak or canoe. That ramp, we actually ran out of asphalt and had to back the trailer into the dirt, which has happened before, but not in a few years. Then they also have a public boat launch. I think there's a fee to get in that way. But people that just want to go day fishing, they don't want to actually camp and enjoy life, they just go fishing. They have a separate ramp, which is lit up at all hours of the day. I'll see if I can show that to you. There you go. So they've been doing work on the dams. They're doing a directional drill process and adding grout underneath to help strengthen them and prevent them from leaking, because they are earthen dams built over 50 years ago. It took them almost, I believe, 7 years to fill this place. It goes up to 180 feet deep. I don't know the acreage of the top of it when it's full, but the water level will fluctuate quite a bit. They're still doing the work there, so they haven't raised the water level up to its, maximum height in quite some time. As much as we would like them to put the water back up and make our camping a little bit easier, call us lazy. But they are working on that. From here we cannot see the camping entrance because it's in a little bit of a cove, if you will, from this side of the reservoir. But this side also gets the best sunsets, as you can see. Probably about 20 minutes or so left before the sun goes down. At night we'll hunt for crayfish. Might go out in the boat for a little bit, do some fishing. All sorts of fish in these waters. There are some snakes, but just absolutely gorgeous. A lot of people do a lot of great fishing. I think the state record trout was caught here. Something like 29 pounds, I believe it was. Unless it's been broken since I read that. Alright, and now we're going to do the traditional lighting of the fire.
Yay! Here goes the firecracker. There. Here we are. Just an amazing bright fire that my firecracker did. Do you see my firecracker, Mommy?
Yeah.
Mommy, do you see that? I see it. Make sure you're taking a video of my firecracker.
I'm taking video of it.
Look, Mommy, see?
As another airplane goes over.
The spider's literally dead already. It burned up.
We have a nice fire. A gorgeous sunset.
It means more
Cucumbers. Avocado. Banana split sundae.
invisible fire, Mommy, look.
Ooh, invisible fire.
Alright, so it's morning. It's been a busy morning. My sleeping bag decided to rip, or the zipper split in half, so I had to join the rest of the family on the air mattress. So that was interesting. Just finishing up some coffee, then getting ready for some breakfast. Freeze-dried breakfast skillet. This is probably one of my favorites from Mountain House. I know other people get grossed out by the idea of freeze-dried foods. My wife hated the idea until she tried it and decided that it was delicious. I think there's only one or two that we don't like, and that's maybe because we're not too into some of the spicy stuff, but really, really great food, especially when camping, and all you got to bring is some water, or you can even find well pumps at a lot of campsites, and just carry these lightweight food packs with you, so it's really good for us. Got a small fire going, and we all stay warm. It's in the upper 40s right now, Fahrenheit. Some people are out fishing, hiking. Just a gorgeous fall weekend. So we're gonna try to enjoy the day, maybe look for some crayfish or something tonight, and just enjoy ourselves. So I'd mentioned they were doing some work on the dams, filling grout to strengthen them. And now that it's daytime, we can zoom in and see some of the work right there. And the construction trailers and all that. That's one of the towers. The channel is actually exposed right now because the water level's so low. It's hard to see from here, but maybe when we get on the boat I'll be able to show you more of that. And there is the dam that's visible from our campsite. That said, still absolutely gorgeous fall weather. What a beautiful view we have. I'll see if I can get on the other side of these plants here. You wouldn't even know you're in New Jersey. Alright, well, I'm gonna start cooking this. 1.5 cups of boiling water. That's all you need. It's excellent. So, first step, just tear the top off. Try to throw that out in the garbage. You can burn it if you're really pushing it with the wilderness stuff, but definitely recommend you dispose of it in the trash. You can see in here, got some hash browns and eggs and sausage bits and red and green peppers. One thing you got to find in here is they have a little packet. Get rid of that, and let's tear off this little corner here. Got the water on the burner over there, so we'll get that nice and boiling, and we'll add it here and let it sit for probably about 10 minutes or so, and that way it'll cool down and fully absorb the water, and then we can eat it. It's one of my favorite meals, absolutely. Everybody's staying warm, cuddling up. Oh, looks like the water's boiling. Shut that off so I don't waste any more fuel. One and a half cups. There you go. Oh, it already smells delicious. The peppers and everything. So we'll just seal that up like so. Let it sit for a little bit. Maybe I'll make some more water for some coffee. All right, in a few minutes. If I can get the Ziploc part undone. Oh, it just smells good. I don't know if it's because it's cool weather or just because you're camping, but a warm meal always goes a long way. Oh. So, it's delicious. I know it's one of my favorites. I knew I liked it going in, but the hash browns taste like hash browns. The eggs taste like eggs. I mean, it's all real food, just freeze-dried. So, And the peppers add just a little bit of kick to it. It's great. So I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna get we're gonna cook Bryce up some mac and cheese, or actually he likes to eat it dry, which is a little different, but that's what he likes. And it's all pre-cooked, so there's no danger of anything. There's no salmonella to worry about or anything like that. Just good hearty food for camping trips, backpacking. If you like to do one of those long backpacking trips like the Appalachian Trail or something, these are great. Bryce will even tell you how great the mac and cheese is when it's dry.
It's the best thing you can ever eat.
It's the best thing you can ever eat, he says. I can just get it to all stay on the fork. Oh look, another airplane. Who would have guessed? It's just a good warm meal on a cool fall day. I know. Some people think freeze-dried meals sound gross, but they're really not. And what Mountain House has done is just amazing. And there are other brands out there too. We've tried a few here and there. Mountain House tends to be our favorite. I think tonight I'm going to be doing a turkey dinner, which tastes like a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. It's just surprising what they can do. So I'm going to eat this now.
So, as you can see, someone passed out. Someone can't hang with us. So, we're going to go on a little adventure. Just me, Bryce, and Stoley.
Hey fans.
So, where are we going?
I really don't know which path. That's the jump path. This is the mines path.
Pick one and go. Let's adventure. Bryce, let's go this one. Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to find any frogs.
Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. So let's wake up Sleeping Beauty in here. Wake up, wake up. It's time to get up. Yes, it's 3 o'clock.
Okay. He's doing here. Looks like someone caught a crayfish. Wow. What's he doing?
He's curling up.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Cool.
I found him. I'm the best hunter of crayfish I don't find. Sometimes I find things I don't even really
Not
know.
exactly a fish, but Bryce found a lure. We can add that to our collection. It's in pretty good shape, actually.
Yeah.
All right. You all right?
I took a bath in mud.
Took a bath in mud?
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Let me see your leg. Looks like you pooped yourself. You might have to wear those other pants home. Turn around. Oh yeah, that's a big poop stain.
Oh God. This ain't just normal
All
water.
right, go real slow here. This is very muddy.
Yeah, I know. I had to take a bathe in the water.
But there's a lot of rocks over here that might have some crayfish.
Yeah, so.
Crayfish chilling out.
As we have a super bright light, as you can see, my daddy is trying to catch this crayfish. I technically already won because I literally already caught a crayfish.
Got him.
Nice. He's big. He's the size of mine.
Ow. He's pinching me.
Yeah,
Look what he's doing.
that's what mine.
He actually is piercing my skin a little bit.
Yeah, that's what he did to me. That's what mine did to me. He was like,
He does not want to be caught.
yeah. There. You can tell by the face of him. Whenever I see bubbles, I
You
go,
want him?
Bop. No.
No.
He escaped.
No, he didn't. He's right here.
He ain't escaping.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at that fish.
Bryce. Oh, look. He had one of his claws missing, and he's growing back a smaller claw. Do you see it?
Here, I see it. Don't move it off. Come on.
You trying to catch fishies?
Yeah, it's the best time. He's right here. Oh! Sorry, you can move. It's not bitter. Oh, great.
Let's put him back in the water here. Go for a scuttle.
Oh, I found some.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, that one? Oh, look at that.
Look at that thing. Get him.
Want me to get him?
Yeah. Oh!
Another one? Oh, yeah, look at that.
I can.
This guy's claws match.
Fight. He's missing one.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing here.
Yeah.
Hold him still, hold him still.
Yeah.
Hold real still. Let's see if he'll...
Yo! Whoa! Oh, God.
Your hand's shaking.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, God. He's gonna rip off his arm if he...
Come on.
They're both gonna end up losing.
All right, hang on. Let's put him down in the water together, okay? You let go, let go.
Mommy, I found 3 crayfish.
Oh, he's right. He's laying on your foot. He's laying on your foot.
Sure.
All right, let me see your other guy that you got. The one with the missing claw.
Yeah.
Can I see him?
Get. Four now.
4?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat them for dinner?
No!
No? They're your friends?
Mommy, I have 4 now.
Did you just throw them over there?
Yeah.
No, don't throw them. Put them by the rocks.
Fine.
He likes by the rocks.
Bye-bye.
Too muddy.
Fishy. What about fishies?
Oh, God.
Let's keep exploring.
Let's get out of the mud.
Yeah. Get out of this mud. That is 4 I found. I found 4. I found 4.
So, figured out a few things. I figured out my camera actually does have a hot shoe adapter. So I'm a dum-dum head, as my kid would say. And I figured out that I need to be more careful because I just tripped over my own tripod. That said, boiled some water for dinner. Used 1 1/4 cups, I believe, hot water for this turkey dinner, also from Mountain House. Oh, it's like Thanksgiving, but in October. Here, look inside. Stuffing, let's see, stuffing, white turkey, and vegetables. I mean, you can't beat it. I'm waiting for the dog to steal some. And we're just gonna enjoy the fire for a bit. And if Camping Steve was here, we'd have some whiskey. But he's not here. So I'm just gonna enjoy my turkey dinner and let you get a look at the fire. So, here we are, in bed. Fire's burning down to next to nothing. Everybody's going to sleep. Did not get to do any fishing yet. The boat is pretty well stuck on some rocks right now, so we're going to have to go in the water to get that out and floating properly again. But we should have a lot less stuff to carry back. So, after a nice dinner and some time by the fire, we're ready for bed. So we'll see you in the morning. One of the coolest ways to put out a fire, ice cubes. Tent's packed up, kids already in the boat, anxiously waiting to go. I told them I'd let them try to drive the boat. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, just got another trip or so to bring down our last bit of gear. Then we have to get the boat off the rocks. That's going to be interesting. So hopefully smooth sailing. See you on the boat.
Bryce, wave hi.
On our way out. Beautiful day.
Bryce's first driving lesson.
So we landed the boat. I'm walking up to get the truck and the trailer so we can get it out of the water. Funny thing is that this parking lot here was practically full, maybe 1 or 2 empty spots when we came in on Saturday, and now there's 3 cars, only 3 cars left in the lot, and my truck is still left all alone on the side here, which is kind of our overflow parking. At least they mowed all this down, which is nice. Everything looks to be in order. Alright, let's go get this thing out of the water. Got everything, got the boat all up on the trailer. We're wrapped up. The dog is whining because the wife is not in the car. And we are at our stop on the way home, which is Polar Cub. Let's see if I can... Right here on Route 22, Polar Cub, ice cream, sodas, shakes, all that stuff. Nice place to stop, one of our favorite places to stop on the way home. So, gonna get some ice cream and then finish the drive home. And then it's on to unpacking and doing laundry. And the dog is a little upset. You want some ice cream? You want some ice cream, buddy?